Hey, don't forget we have a massive giveaway and are picking the winner during tomorrow Tuesday's live stream, which means you have until today to enter to win the Shimmering Skies Secret Trove. Check the description down below on how to enter before it ends, guys. Yo, welcome to Lore Games. My name is Alvin. Guys, welcome to today's video. We are playing the Goo Red Steel. This was inspired by the DLC Las Vegas Top 64 list. It's a bit different. I don't have all those cards, so I put this together and it worked and it was fun. Really enjoyed playing versus Ruby Amethyst, which you're gonna see during this gameplay. Awesome game versus Teal from Locals. This was during the tournament. So stick around for those awesome 2 games coming up. But let's go over the deck list first, guys. We have the Robin Hood 1 and the 5. So we have his shift target in the list as well. He's very good early aggression. He can sing songs. He's a good quester, good challenger. This is where it gets really spicy. Flynn Rider at 4, Gustav at 4. Gustav is a 6/6. Let's read him. Let's take a moment to read this guy. He says, this character enters play exerted and can't ready at the start of your turn. That his stat lines are insane. 6/6. His second ability, which is a bonus, during your turn, whenever one of your other characters banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready this character. He's a 6/6 with his insane into the blue decks, like red-blue. If you drop a Flynn on 2, Gustav on 3, even Ruby Amethyst is very hard to match a 6/6 with their Sisu even. But we have the Smee at 4. He's a 3/3 quest for 2. He's amazing. Pete shuts down all the songs decks, basically any deck unless you're playing all Mufasa. Robin Hood, if Robin Hood quests, if he manages to stick and quests, he can hit any single song in this list, which is absolutely broken. Maui, he's a powerhouse, takes out anything in the game. Beast at 4 because he's an amazing draw engine, plus he's a singer. Robin Hood, we already went over that guy. Tinkerbell at 3 because she's a great whiteboard removal option. Great at challenging, great at removing. Baboom for the Diablo, it's also inkable and it's also a hit off of the Robin Hood. Let the Storm Rage On, Strength of a Raging Fire, Zeus, Swords, all the great songs inspired by Amber Steel songs. A Whole New World, great way, if you end up running out of cards, it's a great way to refresh. You have big characters on the board, so you gain some really solid advantage. Plus, if Robin Hood hits this, it can play it for free. Legacy is the other spice that the DLC Vegas list was playing. RLS Legacy did come in clutch. Maybe it's best when you're playing the Jim Hawkins with it. I ended up playing this versus a red-blue and it put in a lot of work, but against Ruby Amethyst, not so much. But let me know what you guys think about this list, what I can switch around, what your opinions are on it. And we're gonna hop into our first game, guys, versus Ruby Amethyst. Teal putting in some work, guys. Let's do it. Quick little mulligan guide. We ended up keeping the Robin Hood 1, his shift, and a Smee. We're going second, so those are very good characters to challenge into. Plus, we're going to be getting an extra draw, so the shift comes in very clutch. But we do see the Flynn Rider and the Gustav combo. If he ends up playing his Flynn Rider and Sisu, I think we definitely go the Gustav route here. Also, you know what's something crazy, guys? Very crazy. But we went from 90% unsub view time down to 80%. That means the community is growing. Let's keep dropping that number and smash that sub button, guys. Also, if you see any misplays in this video whatsoever, please let me know down in the comments so we can keep growing and learning together. So he does go the Sisu route. We don't have to, but I think the Gustav route makes the most sense here because he's a beefy boy and his Sisu's not going to be big enough because I'm going to be at 4 cards, making Sisu 5/4. And if he wants to go 2 characters into 1, I'm absolutely okay with that. If he wants to trade in with the Gustav, we're totally okay with that. That would mean Sisu and Flynn Rider would go in unless he has a Fox, which is still, we're going to be plussing. He drops a Merlin Rabbit to draw some cards. We do have a Whole New World in hand. I think next turn, we ink a Robin Hood, we shift, and maybe a Whole New World. But that would put his Sisu That would make it Sisu gigantic. So I don't know if I want to go that route actually. That would make his Sisu big. He can pummel into my Robin Hood, and if he drops a Maui, he can go into the Gustav and trade two, and that would be left with Flynn Rider. So I don't think that makes the most sense. So we're gonna sing Storm on the Flynn Rider because that's an easy trade. That's a free trade, and we're gonna pass it up to him. His Sisu is a 4. He has a 4 strength Sisu. He's gonna quest in, possibly, maybe trade with the Gustav. Okay, so he goes into Gustav, puts 4 damage on him, and now I think the rabbit's gonna come down, or a fox. Okay, yeah, he does end up trading the rabbit into him. So he clears our Gustav, which is totally fine. I hope he doesn't play a big character, so we can get that extra 3 off the Flynn Rider. We're drinking this today. We got drinking some caffeine today because it's pretty early still. Okay, this is good. He drops a castle, and we happen to have the most OP castle challenger in our hand. We also gained the 3 off the castle, or the Flynn Rider. Maui drops. We're gonna clear the castle. We're just gonna sing a whole new world first, draw into a fresh 7 cards, which is also great because he just drew off the Merlin Rabbit. Now we're gonna challenge Flynn Rider and Maui into the castle, and we'll pass turn. He's gonna come up on his turn 6. So the worst he can do is drop a Medusa to clear a Robin Hood. But that would be also okay because our Flynn Rider gains 3. Okay, he super goofs, which is also actually even better. So he can slow me down. We're definitely gonna go into the super goof unless, okay, he bounced it. So we're not touching that super goof. And next, this is gonna be B prep turn. I don't want to overextend. I'm okay taking out his Madam Mim Fox because he can crab into our Robin Hood and take him out for free. So we're just gonna quest in with the Robin Hood and pass turn. Maybe, what do you think, guys? What do you guys think I should have done? Should I have played a Robin Hood, a 4-drop Robin Hood here? I mean, obviously he doesn't have it, or else probably would have played it here instead of the Sisu Flynn Rider combo. But what if I was just a little scared of B prep, but let me know what you guys think, what you would have done. Maui's gonna sing Storm on the Chernobog's followers. Maybe I could have played Tinkerbell instead to deal 1 damage, 2 to the Flynn Rider and the Sisu, and then sang a Storm on his Flynn Rider. I think that might have been a better move. Because his Sisu is big, and he's also running Maui, so he can easily charge into our RLS Legacy and clear it out. But we ended up put the Robin Hood in the Legacy, so he has evasive now. Super Goof comes down, and combined with the Sisu, he's able to take out the Legacy, so location down. Yeah, I think that was a big misplay. I shouldn't have played the Legacy. I should play it when he has no characters. We draw into a Smee, so we have a big Maui in hand, some Robin Hoods. We're gonna play the sword, clear out his Flynn, put 2 damage on Sisu. We're gonna drop that big Maui boy, and he's gonna cook up his Sisu, I believe. Okay, now we're developing the board. We're going wide now. I think we're in the clear with B prep. Fox goes in, Robin Hood goes into the Goofy, we take 2 damage, we gain 2 lore, and Maui's gonna clear the Sisu. Okay, I think I'd rather put the more damage on the Maui, because the Robin Hood is precious. We have 2 more Robin Hood. This is like a Robin Hood deck, just a bunch of Robin Hoods. Red Steel, what an interesting combo. Elsa comes down, cooks the Maui. I mean, the Maui wasn't really doing much. Why you gotta cook the Maui? All right, coming up on our turn, we have the Flynn Rider that we just top decked into. We're gonna quest in for 4. Maui's still chilling. I think we have to play out the Tinkerbell now. We want to clear out his Chernobog's followers, just in case he quests and sees an extra card, and that's his out. But that's GG's. We have 1 more game, guys. Woo! That was very, very spicy. We're on the draw again. Also, we have a big shout out to our community, our amazing community, and the absolute best comments in our conversations. I read every single one, and it means so much to me. Thank you guys so much. All right, game time, game time. He starts with the Churnabox followers. He's gonna quest in. I have 0 1-drops. My only 1-drop is the Robin Hood. So we see all the big Robin Hoods. We're gonna ink one. We play the Smee out. That's basically our only option. We also have the Flynn Rider, but he's not really doing much here because his Churnabox followers is matching his strength of 2/2. So he inks the Churnabox followers, plays 3 for a big Sisu. I say big because she has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strength. Insane. Yeah, Flynn Rider is definitely not beating that. I want to develop bodies, so we're gonna play out the Pete. I know it doesn't feel the best, but we have no other options. I don't know about playing Flynn Rider here either. I like the Pete because of his strength, because of his stat line. He's gonna quest in with the Churnabox followers, gaining him 1. He's putting him at 3. Quest in with the Sisu. Is he gonna bounce? He bounces the Sisu, maybe the followers, maybe bounce followers, ink, and then play it, unless he's low on ink. But in that case, you yeah, okay, here we go. We're gonna pay 2. No, we're not gonna play 2. We're gonna ink the Beast. I don't know, I kind of like the Beast. Maybe I should have kept the Beast. I didn't keep him because since we are going second, if he plays a Medusa, he's gonna easily get rid of our Beast. Yeah, and that would be on our turn 6. Or our turn 5, which would be his turn 6. Oh my goodness. Jim Hawkins with the castle. This is rough. I think we're gonna be in a tough spot. He's gonna gain draws, which we don't want. So we need to get rid of that library, that castle. It is castle, by the way. So we're gonna Baboom it. We're gonna challenge into the castle. We take it out. That's exactly 7. Baboom's clutch. Very, very clutch. I wish it was a Zeus so we can go Zeus, Flynn Rider, and our Smee survives. Because it's a free trade with the Flynn. Well, it doesn't really trade, but it's a free banish with the into the Flynn Rider. He plays out his Sisu again. We have enough ink to play out our Robin Hood. And if he hopefully survives, I think we're gonna sing A Whole New World next. We need cards where our hand's not looking very great. We have the Legacy, which is pretty much dead at this point because he has enough firepower to take it out. A Whole New World and the Swords. He's gonna play 6 and Medusa comes down. We're so cucked. He's playing it really well. He's crushing us on this one. We're gonna play 4 for Robin Hood. We have 0 ink. The castle, the Legacy's just not really doing anything right now. If we hit something good off of Robin Hood, we might have a chance to keep going here. We can also play the Sword to remove his Jim Hawking. Sisu's gonna quest in for 2, putting him at 11. He's getting closer and closer, guys. Jim Hawkins is also gonna quest, putting him at 13. He bounces the Jim. Why is he bouncing the Jim? Does he have something to drop with the Jim? Like a castle? Another castle? Possibly. Okay. Our turn, we have a Tinkerbell, but we don't have enough ink to play her. I inked her because if Robin Hood hits A Whole New World, then the Tinkerbell ink's gonna be very clutch. So we hit the Sisu. We have 2 swords here to slow him down because he has 2, 3, 4 lore on board. We do the swords, and most likely gonna go Medusa into Robin Hood, which is gonna be a free banish for him because the Medusa won't get banished. Robin Hood has 1/4 stat line. Out of all the songs that we had, it had to hit the Baboom. Okay, he drops the Gem with the library. I think we're cooked. Madam Mim goes into Robin Hood, takes 3 damage. I think he just needed the draw. Maybe just quest in. Medusa takes him out. And he's gonna pass turn. I believe. Yeah, we're cooked. We have a Zeus. We can take out his Jim Hawkins, but I think that's it. We don't have anything. Yeah, we don't have anything else. I think we're done here. Theo has this one in the bag, but we're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna see what top decks we pick up from here. Okay, gain from library, 1 for Medusa, putting him at 16, I believe. 15, 16. Plays out the Sisu. He has game on board. What in the top deck world do we have that can get us out of this one? Maui. Maui does put in a little work, actually. He can take out the Medusa, but he still has the library, the Broom, Sisu, 2, 3, 4, and that is game on board. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Make sure to join us tomorrow for another epic live where we announce the winner of our secret trove. Smash that sub button. Join the community, guys. Love you all. See you next time.